Hey, my lovelies, my wonderful people. Listen, you see, malignant, jealous people or maliciously envious people. So people who are, in a malignant way, jealous, and in a malicious way, envious, they are the most dangerous people on this planet. The most dangerous, evil, and wicked, vitriolic, rancorous people. I mean, these are people that must be avoided at all cost if you're able to. If you are able to. You know, the Bible talks about not being somebody who is enraged or filled with rage, or it says, be angry but do not sin, because anger is it is contagious. You noticed people who struggle with their temper, they're hot-tempered. If you check the preceding generations, more than likely the father was, or the mother was, a grandfather or grandmother, great-grand, and going back. And that kind of a generational curse passes down because the child ends up learning the ways. The father gets angry when things don't go his way, or the child is not obedient to him, or things are just not done his way. It's always not in tandem or in support of what that father or mother wants. And they retaliate through anger and through rage. And the child ends up saying, oh, when something doesn't go my way, or if you don't listen to me, this is how I'm supposed to react. And then, because we are born with a set of emotions, anger and love and all of these things, then it becomes activated and it becomes stimulated. And the Bible says avoid such people because you learn the ways. Yet the very same Bible came afterwards and said, you see, the man who you consider very hot-tempered and struggle with self-control as it relates to their temper is weak in comparison to somebody who is in a malicious or a malignant way, jealous and envious. Coupled, or I should say backed by bad mind. Let me tell you, they are the most evil, dangerous people on earth. They are going to, if they get any information that is factual and truthful about you, they're going to try and use it to destroy your life. So we call that slander, using truth, but with evil intent. They use it, but they know it will destroy you. They will gossip about you. They will just conjure up things in their minds because the resentment and the bitterness is so deep and so abiding that they will conjure up things and make up things, and they cannot keep it to themselves. They're going to be like a cancer. They're going to just bounce off to other people. And how people are, it is as though negativity is like, you remember who remembers the movie The Blob? When it comes onto the skin, it just starts to eat away at the skin, and you turn into, until you just become a big blob. That it's like that. It's like most people, it's very few that it will not be like a cankerworm or a locust. Very few people will not respond to the negativity. But you know what rumors are like tumors. People will be wondering, I wonder if what was said about this person is so. I wonder, until they probably get to know the individual, have the conversation, and they realize, oh my God, this is not true. Or until a situation happens to them and somebody does similar to them. So they will speak rumors and they will operate like tumors, because they cannot keep it to themselves. The anger is, the rage and the bitterness and the resentment is so deep that they're going to get others against you. And they normally succeed in that, because remember, we're all born in sin and shaped in iniquity. So it's easy to latch on to negativity. They will do everything to annihilate you. They will do everything that they can to annihilate you. The only reason why some people may not literally do it, it is that they fear. It's because of that strong emotion called the fear factor. Maybe they fear going to prison. They probably fear being betrayed or outed out. You know, if they were to contract somebody to get rid of you, but their thoughts have already done it. Their thoughts have already done it. Remember, Jesus said, listen, you've heard that do not do this or that, whether it's committing adultery or whatever, but I want to tell you, if you think it, you did it. It talked about murder, because sometimes some people conjure up some things against you, and these are people that you don't know, from Adam, Eve, Cain, or Abel. You don't, and when I say don't know them, you're not bosom buddies. You don't really hang in there, not in their space. You don't really converse. You have not done them anything that's bad. And these people are highly narcissistic, and they're arrogant. They will gaslight you, and by the time they're finished with you, you turn around and apologize to them. I know of a situation where a woman, it was out of jealousy, malignant and malicious jealousy, didn't like a particular woman, so she stonewalled her. She really blackballed her, ostracized her. The woman couldn't understand, and she would talk to other people and say, why this person don't want to talk to me or say good morning or whatnot, and ask people to talk to her. You know what the person did? End up accusing the person of trying to be malicious and spreading, when the person was trying to find out what is going on. After they would go to them, and they would not get the truth, because the person could not admit. No one will get up and admit that they're jealous and envious of somebody, because it's going to make them feel less than. It's humiliating and it's embarrassing, and it shows up the wicked side to your human nature, as though we don't know that you have a wicked side. The Bible already tells us that we are born in sin and shaped in iniquity, and none is good, no, not one. But they can't allow that to be, exposed like a sore in front of them so vividly. So they're not going to do that. And when that happened, I said, this person is a gaslighter, this person is a manipulator. Found a way to try and make the person look bad after they are doing the bad to the person. Evil. They're evil. They will get rid of you, and they'll slowly do it. They get people against you, or they make you feel like nothing. So they will see 10 people. You're the 10th person. They talk to 9 and not talk to you. I've seen it. They stonewall you. They gaslight you. They blackball you. They ostracize you. It's like a psychological attack, a psychological abuse. An emotional attack and an emotional abuse. They are evil as they come. Why do you think the devil became the devil, Diablo? It was jealousy, not just pride. Yes, pride came upon him, but he became jealous of his own creator. When he saw the omniscience and the omnipotence and the omnipresence of the creator, he wanted that. So the pride, coupled with arrogance, and definitely covered by jealousy and envy in a malicious and a malignant way, caused him to speak the way he had spoken, and caused him to this very day doing everything to annihilate, to steal, and to destroy. When we think of Saul and David, now Saul took in David like his own son. I'm sure he would have taught him the ways of an army man. God knows how to use our enemies, to teach us some little things. I'm sure that he would have done that to strengthen what David would already have known, being, in the field with and being a shepherd to his sheep, fighting off bears and lions and so forth. And, Saul would have showed him the ropes, and he befriended Saul's son Jonathan, and they all got along until the ladies started to sing. Saul got rid of 1,000, but David is the man. He 10 times that. Remember that cartoon, The Power of 10 Tigers, Thundercats or something like that? Yes, and when he heard that, oh my God, the anger, the bitterness, the jealousy, and the envy in a malicious way ensued, because he was already not a man of character. Remember that David would come and play the harp for him, because it's like an evil spirit would come and take hold of him sometimes and probably torture him. Them the people are wicked. You have to watch your back. And once you enter a room and you have the gift of discernment, you will see them from a mile off. They can't hide it. It's like it shows, and they all have a similar look. So be careful, guys. You know what to do with TikTok and YouTube. subscribe, give me one of those lines. God